Monday, July the 25th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Heat and humidity fixtures across the region, and that's going to be the case all week long. Good weather set up to head to the water park, such as the Carolina Harbor portion of Carowinds there. That's a look during the 5 o'clock hour this morning from our friends there at carowinds.com. Temperature there on the south side of Charlotte, 78 degrees. It is a warm, humid Monday morning underway. A lot of heat yesterday. These are the Sunday highs, regionally speaking. 100, Fort Smith, Arkansas. 97 in Macon, Georgia, and Jacksonville, Florida. 101 up in St. Louis. 98 in Columbia. It was 95 in Raleigh. 92 in Wilmington. 95 in Greenville. Mid 90s across the entire Triad viewing area yesterday afternoon. The Charlotte area, much the same. Mid and upper 90s out there. Just a hot day on Sunday, and Saturday was hot too, and it's going to be hot again today. The dog days of summer are here. 78 degrees in Charlotte as I cut the video during the 5 o'clock hour. Fayetteville, 78. 81 in Myrtle Beach and Columbia. 81 in Cape Hatteras early this morning. There's your dew points. These are sky-high dew points. 70 or better in most of the region. A lot of mid-70s actually for dew points. It is a really, really muggy setup in place. And how high the heat index values get today will depend on how much these dew points mix out this afternoon. That'll determine whether or not some areas get to 105 or better for heat indices later today. Now, we did not have much in the way of thunderstorm activity yesterday. If you were hoping for heat relief from storms, there was not much to offer you yesterday, and I think today is going to be much the same. Just a few isolated showers and storms. A little better coverage in the mountains. The severe weather coverage yesterday, not great. It was a pretty quiet, rather severe weather day across the Carolinas. The radar over the past couple of hours, early this morning, quiet. Big thunderstorms have been rumbling from parts of Pennsylvania into New Jersey this morning, and then you have some other areas of rain and storms in Illinois and Missouri, back into Kansas and Oklahoma. That is along a cold front, which is off to the north of us. That'll never really get here, but I think it gets close enough that especially Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have a little better opportunity for some afternoon thunderstorms. Not much today, though. Some mountain storms outside of the mountains. Not a whole lot going on. There's the high resolution modeling, and I think that's the correct idea. The chance of rain outside of the mountains today is very, very small. The severe weather threat also accordingly very small. Now, pretty good threat of severe storms near that front off to the north of us. Here's our high temperature forecast for today. Heat and humidity, when you factor them together, you have issues with heat index values. And so you have a heat advisory in effect for much of eastern North Carolina. Also in the Charlotte viewing area, including Anson and Richmond counties, and in the Triad viewing area, including Montgomery County. And the reason is potential heat index values 100, 105 plus. Really, the heat index criteria is a 105 degree heat index. Now, I mentioned the dew points. The RPM modeling here, Futurecast, that is plotted on this map, it mixes the dew points low enough that you don't really see a lot of those 105 degree heat index values. That'll be something to watch. See how those dew points respond through the day. If they get down into the mid 60s, we're going to stay below that heat advisory threshold. But if they hang up around 70, then that's when they're going to have some 105 plus heat index values this afternoon. 96 the high in the Triad, 75 the low tonight. A little better chance tomorrow of a couple of afternoon storms, but still the chances are not great. Hot day again. Wednesday, a better chance for some scattered afternoon storms. Wednesday's high is still hot in the mid-90s. And notice as we get into the weekend, this is tomorrow, and then notice this trough try to approach for the weekend. Maybe a little better chance again over the weekend for some afternoon storms. All right, in the tropics, it is still as quiet as a mouse across the Atlantic basin. Nothing happening. Different story in the Pacific. It remains quite active. Hurricane Georgette is out there. Frank, southwest of the Baja Peninsula. And then Darby has been moving through the Hawaiian Islands, classified as a tropical storm. This will head away from the islands later today, and that's it. Into the open waters it goes. Now, let me take a peek here at a couple of the other modeling pieces of information here for you. This is the European height fields for today. Now we go out to Wednesday, very little change. But there's that trough trying to dive in by Friday and into the weekend. So here's the GFS. Not much rain opportunity today outside of the mountains. Same deal tomorrow, really. Although I think a little better chance of one or two storms. Wednesday and Wednesday evening, a little better chance then for some scattered storms. Thursday, again, some scattered thunderstorms. And then we get into Friday. And that's what the GFS shows Friday and Friday evening. The European is much less aggressive with rain opportunities, and accordingly it is hotter. So we'll have to see how the late week forecast pans out. But I do think eventually by Saturday and Sunday, there's Saturday, and then there is Sunday and Sunday evening. As that trough aloft approaches, maybe a little better chance for some thunderstorms by then. And finally, there's Monday, continuing to look like it'll feature some scattered thunderstorms out there. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a great day. Stay cool, and God bless.